All right, so welcome into our next episode of Cardboard Crafting with Park Hill Christian Church and Gale. And I believe we are now on part 6. So this one is going to be adding texture with hot glue guns and Sharpies. And I have my trusty hot glue gun here. And a cute story about this is my grandson used to call it my hot blue gun, and he thought I could fix anything with my hot blue gun instead of hot glue gun. One day I had put this away in the special spot and I couldn't find it, so out I come with my hot glue gun, and he kind of freaked out because he thought a hot purple gun wasn't going to work as good as the hot blue gun. So cute story there. But anyway, I just wanted to show you this one. The browns aren't going to show up as well as what I'm going to do with the blue and white one, or the blue, red, white, and blue ones. Hello. But you can see I started out and I just did some triangles with the hot glue gun, brought it in here. You can see that there are, I hope you can see, there's little divots and holes and dents in the hot glue gun. It doesn't fill in perfectly, which is just fine for what we're doing. And then on the next one, I took my dark Sharpie and I filled in those divots with the darker color, and then I came in with the lighter brown Sharpie and I colored over that, and then it just kind of gives it a neat kind of wood effect or something like that. So then I colored over there with the lighter color, and then just to give it a little bit of a pop, I came in with my gold metallic Sharpie, and it didn't really come up, but you can kind of see the difference maybe. It's going to be a lot easier to see this in the red, white, and blue one, I think. I hope it's focusing okay. So you'll see that it has the little divots and the holes in it, and I thought, like with this one, this would be fun to fill with some orange and some yellow, and that would make it look like a big flame. But when you do the triangles like this, you also get that really nice zigzag pattern in between that. And so I left this one blank right now, and then I'm just going to grab my hot glue gun, or hot blue gun if you ask my grandson, and I'm just going to show you how easy it is just to go in and put in a triangle. And obviously you are not going to worry about it being perfect. So there you go. So you're going to put in that hot glue gun glue triangle, and then you're going to set it aside and let it cool. I usually let mine cool for about 15 minutes just to make sure it's cool all the way on the inside. So then you can start coloring it. Now here's one that I did, and it's a cross. And so I painted the cardboard around it, but I did not paint the cardboard, and I had a failed video attempt, so I had this blank to show you, but then I looked up and realized that the video wasn't going. So anyway, just paint your cardboard and leave your cross shape or whatever shape you want, if you want it to look like a wood piece of wood, and then just go in with your hot glue gun and just draw your lines up and down, and then you can go in with whatever color marker you want to color this, and boom, you get that kind of wood look right there. So thought that was pretty cool. Everything is coming up upside down, but that's all right. You get the idea. So here's another one that I did, And I'm gonna go with a beach theme on this one. So you can see that I just painted the cardboard with some blue and had a little bit of white up there, and I just kind of scribbled it back and forth. So there is that. And so to make the hot glue gun look like the waves coming in, hope you can see that, I actually, for this top part, I used glitter glue, and I got these glitter glue sticks at the dollar store. Sometimes they have them, sometimes they don't, but I used the silver glitter glue on it, and it comes out with that pretty little glitter effect. And now as I'm going down into the water area, I'm just going to use my plain glue, hot glue sticks, and you're going to need a popsicle and of course your hot glue gun, and you're just going to make a line of hot glue. And you don't want to do too much because it starts cooling down before you can get it pushed. So you're going to take your popsicle stick and you're just going to kind of wiggle it around to make a wave look. Another thing of hot glue, and wiggle, 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 wiggle. Okay, and so that's it. And then you're gonna want to make some more waves. So you'll come back here and you're gonna push it up and down and get it into that layer, and then you'll just keep doing that, and boom, there you have it. There's waves look with hot glue gun, or hot glue and a popsicle stick. Now another thing that you can do is, I already did this one in my failed video attempt, but this looks like an embossed star on this. Guess what I did with it? Hot glue gun. So I took my hot glue, I made a star. I didn't want it perfect, as we talked about. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is art. So then I took my piece of aluminum foil and I put it over, and then I just started pressing it down and embossing that star shape into my foil, wrapped it around, boom, embossed. How cool is that? Okay, another way you could get some dimension and texture are these puffy paints. I got these little bottles at the dollar store. It's obviously $1 a piece. But then I went to Walmart and they had these different colors, and I think it came with 6 bottles and they were $7, and I think the quality is better. And obviously, well, let's see, I'm going to say you get more. This is 1.25 ounces and this is 1 ounce. So it just really depends on where you go shopping at and what you get. And obviously you don't have to get these at all, but they do make a really pretty effect. Now the thing about these paints are, it takes probably 3 days to dry. So if you do use them, you're going to want to put them someplace safe. And so let me show you. Oh, look, dog hair on there. Of course, copper and onyx are going to make their debut on here. Not debut, because they're always on here. But anyway, I'm going to make us a little flower. And here's some leaves. You don't have to rush through these really fast, but this does tend to start drying, so you don't want to use it with the fan on, with it windy. You don't want to use it in a hot room because it will start drying out on you. And so getting a little skimpy on those petals. Give it a little bit more up here. And what I'm going to do with this is a cool effect you can do with this. This is really fun. Is you can take a toothpick. I just happen to have this. It's for dotting. It's a dotting tool for making mandalas. But you can use a toothpick or a safety pin. And so I'm just going to pull some of these colors in. Just to give it a little effect here. And you're going to want to clean the tip of your tool. Okay, so I'm not going to get too crazy on this because I'm trying to make these as quick and easy to follow. And so here I'm going to make some larger petals for you on our flower. All right, so you get the idea on that and how to do those. When you do finish with it, be sure to put it someplace to dry. They do smear very easy. This is one I did the other day, Friday, and it's finally dry. It's finally so I can touch it and it's not sticky, but it does leave a good dimension to it. It does have some shine, and let me turn it over. It does see that dimension on it, the puffy paint. It's not going to be super puffy. You can see if I do this is still pretty puffy on it. It does dry flat, and it does take about 3-4 days depending on how much the humidity is for it to completely dry. So those are my oh yeah, I wanted to do this cardboard, toilet paper rolls, and paper towel rolls. This is something fun. Just squeeze it down one side and teardrop shape, right? You see that? And you just kind of pinch it on the one side. All right, what we're gonna do with that, we're going to go in and cut, and you'll just keep cutting, and you'll just keep making your little teardrop shapes. And piece of hot glue, and whoops, let's put that right here, and just keep going, and eventually you'll make a flower. Now, I hope that was all in there when I was cutting that. Anyway, make your cardboard paper roll, toilet paper roll, paper towel, teardrop tear shaped drop, cut it into about the same widths, glue together, make flowers. So there you go. There's another idea for your recycled cardboard art. And hope you have a wonderful day. Hope you enjoyed these videos, and we'll see you on the next one, where I show you the painting technique for the circle idea we have, making a circle out of these little strips. And I think that's the last video I'm going to show you on techniques, unless I run across something that's really fun. And happy crafting, and I am going to be excited to see your finished cardboard products.